Meeting to order. Join us in the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Minutes of the last meeting. You had a couple of corrections,
Yes, I did.
You already gave them the best?
I did.
All right.
On page 2. Yeah. Just names of the companies. All right. So Jeff Downs Construction should be B.R. Jones Roofing Company.
D.R. Jones?
B.R. Jones. And then the next line, the Branch River Complex is an example of LSG.
Yeah, that's right.
LLC.
LSG?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It already is LSG.
No, it's
Okay.
the Branch River
Branch.
Commons.
Thank you.
The line
I
about
had it.
Strike Mills Construction,
Should be
replace it with
middle.
LSG.
Good down
So instead of Mills Construction?
there. LSG, okay.
Okay, use. Yeah,
Do you need a pen?
I had one.
What are you looking at? Your pen? Your rental?
Here.
Here. What color?
Oh, that could be a pencil. Check.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh. Thank you very much.
The pink one, that's his favorite color.
We're all thinking something. Got my shrink under my seat.
Right?
I had a amendment also as well.
Yes.
On page 3, line 3, or where it says one module unit has a trap placed over it. It should be tarp, and tarp is the correct word in the second sentence in that line.
Isn't that the trap beside the top?
Could be the tarp trap, yes.
Anything else? If not, can I have a motion to approve the Facilities Committee minutes of June 4th, 2014.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion second, all in favor?
All right, as amended, right?
As amended. Public comment. Water loop connection.
This one's to you, Joe.
Yep, on the water loop, the town, the water district is gonna put a loop in 5 feet below grade, starting right over here. It's gonna connect to Burrows and Dulco. That way we'll have 2 shut-offs. Right now we only have 1, so if the water goes down over here, we're out of business. So they're gonna make a loop, so we'll have 2 shut-offs. So we'll continue to be able to get water if this main goes down, and vice versa.
It'll go through the property where the parking lot will be?
It's gonna go under.
It's a straight line though.
Yeah, and where it's gonna be is it's gonna come up this side here, and then it's gonna go around where the fencing is, where the flagpole. It's gonna be 5 feet below grade there, and then go out and around the parking lot to get out to the road. So they're not gonna, it's not supposed to be disturbing anything, according to Dave.
Oh, wait a minute, didn't you just say go under by the flagpole?
It's gonna go underneath that part of the parking lot, where that would be going through. Once we get that all taken care of.
So it's not gonna be under any drivable portion of either the existing or the
When we get a
future?
when we get a new one, it'll be part of it. There's a possibility of the new one. We don't have specs on the new one yet, so I don't really know.
Feed line and sewer, or just
Water.
water?
Is there a cost for that?
Did we ask for that?
Nope. the water district said they were just taking care of it. I just found out about it. I don't know. Well, I think I let everybody know 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Well, no, all I'm saying is just that, you know, when it's gonna be put in, we don't wanna create another, something that we'd have to move when we,
Nope, we should be 5 feet, so we should be all set.
because you don't wanna put it in now and then have to dig it up whenever we get, you know.
Right.
5 feet under the existing grade would be 10 inches below the new grade, if you go through that.
No, we're not going through there, we're going down on the flat section. That's what I had suggested.
Good suggestion.
So is it disturbing any of the pavement in the current parking lot?
They said that it will not. And usually they put that out to bid, the water district does, but usually Skip ends up with the bid, because nobody puts one in, so I don't know if it's something where his insurance, if something does happen, his insurance would take care of it. I don't know the answer to that. That would be a question for Mr. Giffen and Mr. Tibbetts, probably.
Probably check into that.
Do you know when they're supposed to try to do that?
August 1st, they were looking at, they're over on Summer Street right now, and I guess once Summer Street's done, they're gonna head this direction. I called out last week to double check to make sure.
Any idea, Joe, how long they plan on being on property doing the work? It's something that it's gonna bump into the opening of school.
It shouldn't. They said that they were gonna be in and out before school opened, because that was a concern that I know everybody would have. And Dave said that it can definitely be done by then.
Oh, just my ears.
All right,
If you'd like, I can follow up with something, and if you'd like something in writing, I can get something in writing from them.
Just maybe a starting date to see. I don't think it'd take that long, really.
Now with the way they're doing it now with that,
The machine they have.
the machine and the pipe and all of that stuff, so. Maybe we'll get lucky.
we all set?
Well, we're not already lucky?
Oh yeah, we're always lucky, but get lucky and be all set.
Get luckier.
Roof update?
Roof update, we're off.
What?
We had originally said that we would probably start this week, and weather materials delayed that. We'll start up next week. We'll get container delivered today, and then dumpster delivered today. And they did a roof walk again today. Yeah, so they felt they'll be able to.
Mr. Byrne, to the office, please. Mr. Byrne, to the office, please.
They will start next week. Yeah. It'll be about a 3-week elapsed time, weather permitting.
And they're doing these modulars first? Is that the...
Yes.
Yeah. Everything will be stripped, membrane put down, and then they'll go in shingle. So once the membrane's down, as long as I can get the clear to go, we'll get that modular all put back together. So.
And we're not stripping that one section out there, remember, just to qualify what Joe said. So strip is a modulars in the kitchen.
Everything else is layover.
Yeah.
You skipped the Windows update, Mr. Brown.
I did that on purpose.
Well, did you get our permission to take things out of order on the agenda?
You're out of order?
I am now.
Yeah, because we're gonna do that probably because of security.
Oh?
We need to do that in non-public. Any other questions, Mr. Fogg?
Not yet.
Good. All right, everybody all set? Good. All right, can
Public,
I?
non-public? Public.
That would. Oh, you.
I've out shaking the trees trying to find people to bid on the tree harvesting. Besides Sam.
I
and,
actually have a. Did you talk to Josh? Because I talked to
I
Josh.
didn't talk to him.
There's a young gentleman, Josh Edwards. He said that he would volunteer his time to cut the trees if he could have the wood.
The only problem is, what about insurance?
Our insurance would cover him if he volunteers.
I think Josh actually has insurance.
He does.
Well, at least his father does.
So I
think
can make
Josh
a,
carries
I
his
mean,
own.
if he wants to do it for the hardwood, because he timbers and cuts and does all of that stuff all the time, so I don't know what his time frame is. I know he's working full time at the aggregate now,
Yeah,
and I don't know, I know his parents are away for a few weeks,
yeah.
but, I don't know. I just think that we need to start moving
He's a
forward.
good kid.
He is a good kid, and
Oh, yeah,
he
no.
would sell the wood and be done with it. One of us would
I
just have to
just-
contact him.
I would just, insurance might be the only question.
If he's volunteering, our insurance covers him to the best of my knowledge. If he's not receiving a paycheck, he's considered. Is that right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
wouldn't be responsible for any of his equipment or anything of that
Mhm.
such. But again,
What-
if he is injured and there, or someone else is injured and there's a claim that goes up to our insurance, that can increase our premium.
Premiums.
And just the,
Well, if we can get it done somewhere else, that's great. I don't know when he has the availability. I just feel like, and this is not me being on the facilities committee, but I feel like the project is like stalled somewhat, and it, because of circumstances, not anything to do with us, but circumstances beyond our control, but we just have to kind of see what we can do to get the ball rolling so that we can get it accomplished in the time frame that we've set.
Is the time frame still August 8th, the ending of that? I mean, that was kind of one of the reasons why I was thinking about that water line.
Ending of what?
It seemed like the RFP called for between July 8th and August 8th, I think, to have the project done.
Yeah, just so we had a little bit of a buffer there, should anything go wrong before school starts up.
Is that still the deadline, is August 8th to have it finished?
Well, we didn't receive any bids, so there isn't a deadline at this point. The bids would have been based on that deadline.
here's a bid from Dale Colbath for $6,000. I wasn't even thinking about, apparently they're taking out 50 feet.
50 from the corner of
It's
the building?
It's 50 feet out towards where the brook lies, from the road out towards the brook, towards
But from the
16.
corner of the building to, is it 50 or 60? I thought it was 60 from the corner of the building. This is what I was telling Sam. And
Yeah, what I
Oh,
did,
it's being cleared over there as well?
To dump the material from here out back.
so we
Get rid
don't
of
have to
it, so
truck
you don't
off
have
site.
to-
And a lot of those trees are growing up and they're getting a lot closer to the building. When I had walked it with Sam, what I did was like 30 feet off of the road. And everything's marked out there. Everything has ribbons on it.
Yes, it
They're
really
they're
is.
faded now, but there's ribbons there.
Did Sam give a bid?
Now,
I talked to him Wednesday, and he said he was going to get his other guy and do something before today, but
Why don't we, where Joe believes that he probably may already have insurance, why don't we talk to Josh?
I don't know if Josh anticipated all of that. I don't know. I mean, I know he cuts trees and he does a good job, but I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how many people he has and how much equipment he has to like log that area.
sorry, was that? Yeah.
I don't know if he has that capability to cut a few trees and buck it up and take it off and sell it. He has that capability, but I don't know if he's got the capability or the machinery to pull from that side as
But
well.
he can do that lot?
what are they planning on doing with the wood down there, taking it out? Or just dropping it?
No, the wood's coming out, the stumps would stay.
right. For
For
stabilization.
right now,
of the
until we could get somebody in there to pop them.
bank. Actually, you don't want to pull the stumps on that.
No, because it'll
slope.
keep them on that
Yeah.
slope.
How
It'll
many-
keep that slope firm.
How many trees, I haven't walked out there,
Dale didn't think there was more than 20 cord of firewood, marketable firewood.
Right, yeah,
He-
something
he
like
thought
that.
Maybe
there
we
was-
just go ahead with that
He thought
And
that
not
there was
rely
some
on someone
timber
to
that could be
volunteer.
sold
and just
to
get
the
it
mill.
done. We just keep waiting for the better deal, and the better deal never seems to show up. So
well,
maybe we
but,
just move
well,
forward.
wait a minute, I have a problem with that, because, if the question is just insurance, then maybe we ought to ask that question. I mean, how long can it take?
Well, he works full-time, so I don't know if it's just one guy cutting all of that and bucking it up. It might take him a few weeks, nights.
It would probably be something where he'd be working nights and then on weekends, probably going into the school year. You know, but he would be here on weekends, he wouldn't be here during the school year.
But I think we
Well,
want it
during
done
school
before
session.
then, don't we?
He wouldn't
Well,
take the
you could
time.
put it all together as a package for $500,000 and already be done with it.
Don't be fresh. We already know. You don't have to be fresh.
Well, I mean, excuse me, but I believe you're the one that brought up Josh. So why don't we just
I did,
ask a
but
simple question?
I didn't understand. I didn't understand that there was also stuff over there, and I don't know if it's going down the bank, and if it's going down the bank, and he might not have.
Right.
I don't know if he
He's
hasn't.
gonna need something to pull it.
And I don't know if he
You
has
know.
a tractor, or I don't know what he has for
Right.
equipment, so we would need someone.
I believe they do have a piece of equipment.
Well,
A machine just like Whippus. Mr. Fogg's.
No, it's actually not just like mine.
would
but
you like
it's
to make
close.
that phone call to him and see if he's interested then?
Yeah, I'm gonna call Josh.
You know, instead of me being the middleman here.
What was his last name?
Edwards.
That sound like a plan to you?
Sounds fine to me.
Bob?
Doesn't
Josh,
hurt to ask the question.
I just saw what, we have his father's selectmen.
I'll ask about the insurance and also let him
I'm not
know
thinking that.
about
I'm
the,
thinking more that he's
well, also let him know about the
hard-working
extra
kid that's
wood.
looking for some jobs too.
Plus he'll make out on the timber, but I just saw what the insurance piece was. Probably don't want people, his father's selectmen, want to cause any issues that don't need to be.
And, it's still one or possibly two proposals, so
Well,
it's still
I mean,
feasibility on the policy. It'd be nice to.
this is much better, better than the last one.
So do you want to go ahead and say if Josh can't do it, that you vote for that one, or are you going to wait till August?
Well, we could do that.
Because then that would give you like a week to talk, and then if not, you can get this ball rolling and it'll be done before the school year.
I do know Dale's time schedule is, he would do this as soon as he knew he was going to do it, only because he's got other things lined up.
Absolutely. So maybe if you make a phone call to Josh, it's either yay or nay. And if
Yep.
it's yay, that's great. If it's nay, then you can move forward with that bid.
What I'll do is I'll make a phone call and I'll let Mr. Tercey know what everything is, and then he can let everybody know.
But you'll have to approve that one, right? As a second?
Well, this full board would need to approve any action, but we could make a recommendation to move forward.
Someone want to make a motion to contact Josh Edwards, and if that doesn't work out, then we accept this bid for the trees for $6,000.
Can I just clarify what will not work out? So if he doesn't have insurance, and if he can't do the full scope of the job?
Right.
Okay. Just wanted to.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 See none? All right. Can I have a motion to go into non-public under 91A3I, security?
I'll make the motion to go in non-public under 93A. Aye.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Brown, yes.
By Philippe?
Fog eye, I'm sorry.
Roll call?
Fog eye.
Well, then
Thank you.